Hello friends, David here. When you open your Bible, it is very easy to find the certain commandments from the Lord, especially in New Testament. They're full of commandments, right? So I want to ask you, how do you feel when you read those commandments in the Bible? Do you feel free? Yeah, I got the commandment. Or do you feel like a burden? Oh my God, do I have to do this? Do I have to follow all these rules? Okay, once you understand the new paradigm of these commandments, you will look at the Bible in a totally different way. I'm gonna give you one example. If you are a mom of a daughter and your daughter is about to get married, what would you say to her? As a mom, what would you say to your daughter to encourage her, to help her? In my mind, I just think of something like be good to your husband and be nice to your parents-in-law. What else? Have many children and raise them in a biblical way, right? And did you notice that I just said these sentences in an imperative form, which is commandment? Even though I said these sentences in an imperative form, it doesn't mean it is a marriage commandment. If we think of this word commandment, we have this notion that if we obey this one, then we're gonna blessed or we're gonna get rewarded because we obeyed it. And in the opposite, if we disobey, we're gonna get punished because we disobeyed it, right? So whenever we find out commandments in the New Testament, we feel this burden. Yeah, we have to obey it unless we're gonna get punished. Man, I've heard so many pastors and preachers emphasize on this fact that, did you just hear that? She just didn't tell us the normal sentences. He commanded us. So what are you gonna do with that? Are you gonna follow him? Are you gonna obey him? Or are you gonna disobey him? So the fundamental basis of the relationship between us and God, Jesus, is love. Just like the example of mom and daughter. If so, it doesn't mean that we're gonna get rewarded or we're gonna get punished because of our behavior. Rather, if we follow His commandments, then we're gonna enjoy the result of our behavior because it is God's principle. And in the opposite, if we don't want to follow His rules and commandments, then we have to think that we're gonna face the result of the disobedience. That is the point. So in the Bible, there are full of commandments. What does that mean? Our Father, our God, wants something more, something better, something beneficial in our life. So He commanded us. So if we follow them, then we're gonna enjoy the result. So I just want you to remember that even though there are so many commandments, it's not about do's and don'ts, but it's about this, loving heart of God. That He's full of love, that He wants to say a bunch of things that we can follow. Friends, if you keep this in mind, when you read the Bible, then you're gonna look at it in a totally different way. Thank you for watching this video. We are Link Community Church. See you next time. Bye-bye.